Hi there, welcome to our video about frequently asked questions. In this episode, every single question that we get from our design specialist to online, from the how long the turf lasts to the benefits, we're going to be answering in this video. What are the benefits of artificial turf and why do people get it? Generally, the number one rule is for looks. You get a perfect yard every single time. You save on water as well because you no longer have to water. Maintenance costs or actually having to go out and do it yourself. It's also great for having an area that has trouble growing grass, especially if you have pets or anything like that. General maintenance for that kind of stuff is just brushing it back up and using a bit of Uricide or some kind of material with an enzyme in it. As long as it's built for pets and children, it should be completely fine. How is artificial turf made? Okay, so it uses a combination of rubber, polyethylene, polyurethane, plastics. They're woven together with ginormous machines. We use a manufacturer that's American made, based over in Georgia. Some companies though do use some companies that are overseas for this product. It's all woven together, then cut, then spun and delivered. How do you clean artificial turf? Number one thing is don't use a metal rake. Try to use a blower to blow off anything like leaves or anything like that. If you have pets, make sure you pick up their feces quite regularly and you wash it down using a artificially turf made substance such as Uricide with an enzyme in there to help kill bacteria. That is also where you want to make sure you have good infill with a microban technology and everything like that. You can also just brush it up with a stiff brush the opposite direction of a grain, and that will help to keep it standing upright. Can artificial turf be repaired? Short answer, yes. So the small tears can be stretched back out and you can use seam tape. Now, once you go over a couple of years, if you have a patch that needs to be replaced, it can be a little bit hard to find the exact same batch that has the same color, because no matter how much you use the same turf, whatever, over the years it can slightly change. But most of the chances are yes, there are small changes you can do. A lot of companies, when they do warranty work, only replace a small section. We replace the whole thing, but it isn't uncommon for just a small section to be cut up and replaced. Is artificial turf pet friendly? Short answer, yes. If you buy artificial turf that's built for pets, there's two types of backing. One has a perforated backing so that way it can drain a little bit quicker. You don't really need this if it's only a couple of pets though. Just make sure you use some kind of microban technology infill, a zeofill, and that helps hold on to urine and stops bacteria growing. And you do regular maintenance on it, like brushing it up and hosing it down with a enzyme fluid that can help kill bacteria. How much is it to install artificial turf? Okay, so that's probably one of the biggest questions that we get. It ranges anywhere in Los Angeles from $5 all the way up to $20, with the average being about $13.50. Keep in mind, turf raw can go anywhere from $1.20 to up to $7 uninstalled. Installation rates from a crew can be anywhere from $2.80 all the way up to $4. Disposal is anywhere around about 50 cents a square foot and up. Infill is anywhere from 80 cents through to $1.50 depending on the brand and the type that you use. All of these factors range. Most lower tier will go from like say $6 through to like $9. Most good companies will charge anywhere from around about the 10-ish mark all the way up to 13, or I'll say closer to the $16 range, sorry. And then the absolute highest is 16 to 20. I don't recommend paying for that unless it's a specialized install and there is other factors that go into this. Is artificial turf good for pets and for your family? Yes, completely fine. It's all made with non-toxic materials. Obviously just use a high versatile featured turf that has everything that you're looking for, like bounce back. Make sure you use zeofill to help with cooling technology and everything like that. However, just make sure with your supply that you go through that it's kid friendly and you'll be completely fine. How long does artificial turf last? Well, once again, check with the manufacturer, but most brands are built to last 5. And then the gooder ones will last up to around about 10 plus, with the highest ones around the 15 mark. We do have a warranty that goes about 25 years, and that is held with us, and we also have a manufacturer's warranty as well. It will come down to the quality of the company and the actual manufacturer of the turf itself as well. Okay, can weeds go through? Okay, so any good material will have a built-in weed barrier, or other companies will supply another weed barrier. Of course, if you have pets, you're not meant to be using a weed barrier whatsoever underneath because it can trap urine. So what will happen is it can come around the edges and go through the holes. Check with your supplier. However, usually you can use weed killer on it. It should be going at least 4 inches down, 2 to 4 inches down, and removing most of the root system. They can put it in a submersion as well. Is artificial turf good for hot weather? Okay, so it's good in the sense that it does save you a lot of money. All turf, no matter who you speak to, does get warm when it's in direct sunlight, just like a concrete pavement or anything like that. Make sure you use a company that will put into writing and say the brands that they're using, such as Zeofill does have on its packaging from the manufacturers, and that will help to hold on to water. The blade structure can help very minimal amounts, and you know how you install it and everything like that. With Zeofill, what you can do is if you've got a kid's party or something like that, you can spray it down the night before, and it can help to hold onto the water. But there is many different materials that do claim to help with cooling technology. Just have realistic expectations and just make sure the company's willing to put it in writing. Conclusion, artificial turf is amazing for the right customer. With realistic expectations, it can save you a lot on maintenance, it can save you a lot with the water consumption, and is an incredible material where your family can use it every single day. It looks beautiful, it functions well. It is something that is truly great for the environment in the sense that it's going to stop with communities using so much water. And as long as it's built to last for a while, then the footprint should be as large as well.